You know, this offense is very, very frustrating to watch. This offense has a lot of issues and a lot of problems, which you all know because y'all point them out every week. Y'all talk about every week. Y'all comment on my videos every week, talk about how bad this play call was, or this problem with the offense, or this issue with the offense, and it's really, really bad. But it might be worse than you actually think. It really might be worse than most of y'all actually think, and that's sad. What's up, YouTube? Your boy back once again with another sport topic. And today we're gonna talk some football, Houston Texans football. Today we're gonna talk about what's the real issues. What are the real issues and the real problem with the Houston Texans offense, and can it be fixed? Can it be fixed with these cast of guys? Can it be fixed by this season, or do we have to continue to watch this type of football for the next 14 games? We're gonna talk about. We're gonna break down. Before we get in there, like I've been telling you before, if you're liking the content, make sure you're liking the channel. Make sure you comment on the channel. Make sure you liking all the videos, sharing all the videos on all social media platforms: Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, Snapchat, any type of social media platform you use. Make sure you share it on them same social media platforms. Also, follow me on social media as well. The links in the description below. We also giving away 30 days free Amazon Prime. So if you don't have Amazon Prime, what are you waiting for? You tripping. 30 days free. It's a link in the description right now to get you 30 free days of Amazon Prime. You sign up to Amazon Prime, you get free 30 days. The link is in the description. You want to check out the Bengals versus the Dolphins on Thursday Night Football. You want to check all the Thursday Night Football games. The Texans about to play on Thursday night coming soon. They play against the Philadelphia Eagles in the month of November. So you might want to hurry up and get on Amazon Prime. So if you don't have it, hit that link in the description. Make sure you get the Amazon Prime. Like I say, follow me on social media. Also, like the channel, subscribe to the channel, comment on the channel. Let's get the channel growing and growing and growing. I really appreciate that. Now, let's talk about it because, like I said, this offense is bad. It's very, very frustrating. Do y'all know this offense is ranked 30th in all categories? 30th in passing, 30th in rushing, 30th in scoring, 30th in receiving, 30th in first downs. Like, they're the 30th ranked offense. And who could be the culprits? Who does this belong to? It's two main people who are the problems with this offense, and we're gonna talk about exactly who they are because one of them is a fan favorite for some reason, and that's Davis Mills. When you watch this football team, especially in the fourth quarter, they actually absolutely does nothing offensively. Like, it's very, very putrid what happens offensively. We've walked into three consecutive fourth quarters. In one game, in two different games, you had two leads, and in one game, you go into the fourth quarter as a tie, and you produce 0 points. We've been outscored 31-0 in the fourth quarter. Why? Why is that going on? Why is it happening? What is this offense doing? And when you watch Davis Mills, it's a lot of problems from a mechanical standpoint, from a play style standpoint. He's up here throwing balls either way too high over receivers or way too low receivers. He out here staring down Brandon Cooks for some odd reason. Like I said, this happened on back-to-back games. And against Denver, he tries to throw a jump ball to Brandon Cooks. Brandon Cooks is in triple coverage when he has Nico one-on-one on the opposite side of the field by themselves, just him in this corner one-on-one. If you're going to throw a jump ball, how about throw a jump ball to your 6'4" receiver? And then in the game against the Bears, when he throws that pick after Jalen Petrie comes away with the pick, and then David Mills throws a pick, he throws into double coverage, if not triple coverage again, because you can kind of consider it triple coverage, but it was mostly double coverage, but that other safety was around, so you kind of can say it was triple coverage a little bit. And he throws it right to Brandon Cooks again when he has Nico on the opposite side one more time, one-on-one with his corner. Like, but he doesn't even, and the thing is, when you go back and watch the tape, he doesn't even look. He doesn't go through his progressions. He doesn't look at all. He just drops back, I'm staring down Brandon Cooks, and I'm throwing to Brandon Cooks. There was no reason for Brandon Cooks to have 7 targets in that game on Sunday. There was no reason why he led. He's leading every game in targets. And, he's the best receiver. He might be. But everybody knows that's where they're going. Everybody knows that's where they're going. They're going to Brandon Cooks. That's exactly where they're going. Everybody knows they're going to Brandon Cooks. And he's out here throwing balls either too high or too low. And I said this in the preseason game. I'm trying to think, I think it was the Rams game. Right before halftime, when Davis Mills threw the sideline pass to Philip Dorsett. I said it on the stream because I did a live stream in the preseason. And I said it on the stream where everybody was hyping Crump. I said, I'm mad at that play. I'm mad at that throw. I said, you're going to get your receivers killed throwing passes like that. You're putting your receivers in the harm's way, and by golly, that's what he's doing right now. He's throwing balls way too high, and he's putting receivers in harm's way. And I think that's part of the reason why you're starting to see Brandon Cooks starting to have alligator arms a little bit. Because remember, Brandon Cooks suffered a lot of concussions in New England and in L.A. So you can see him kind of protect himself a little bit alligator arms a little bit when it comes to some of these passes. Like, yeah, we like, oh yeah, Brandon Cooks should make those catches. They touching his hands, and he's not just straight. Oh, I'm not gonna catch it. I'm not gonna go for it. But you can tell he he's not really focusing on catching the football. He more so on focusing on protecting himself. So, like I said that was a problem in the preseason. I spotted out. Everybody, oh, that was a great throw. All right, man, that was a great throw. And I said, no, it's not. No, it was a great catch by Philip Dorsett. The toe tag, they would get in. But he put Philip Dorsett in a bad situation. You're going to get your receivers hurt doing stuff like that. I said it during the preseason. And here we are, week 3, and it's happening. Also, turn over the ball in crucial bad times. And there's a trend with Davis Mills. You know, Davis Mills has 12 interceptions for his career. Y'all know 11 of them on the road. Now, granted, he did have a game, I think, against the Bills last year where he threw 4 on the road. And then obviously he threw 2 on the road in this one game. But it's 11 to 12. 11 to 1. 11 interceptions on the road, 1 interception at home. And the reason why I say this is a trend, because if you go back at college, same thing. His 1 year starting in college had 8 interceptions, 6 of them on the road, the other 2 at home. So it seems like when he's on the road, so we just need to start having him play home games now. When it's on the road is where he's going to be most likely to turn on the football. So, like, again, it seems like to me a guy who's buckling under the pressure. That's what it seems like to me. He's not cute. He's not cool as a cucumber. He's not cool under pressure. It seems like when pressure's coming in, that's why you're struggling in the fourth quarter. That's why in the fourth quarter you can't put up no points. And everybody want to talk about how he's the second best rookie quarterback of last year's draft class. Really? Because he's went against a lot of rookies. He played only rookie he beat was Trevor Lawrence in his draft class. He beat Trevor Lawrence last year, but he also lost to Matt Jones last year, and he also lost to Trey Lance last year, and then this year he's lost to Justin Fields. He didn't play against Zach Wilson because Tyrod Taylor started that game. So this whole that he's what you call it? Really? Are we sure about that? And people out here talking about, well, you know, I don't know why are you all this harping that you got on Davis Mills. Like really, we wouldn't win with no other quarterback with this, by the way the roster is, the way that this team is built, how deployed talent this team is. Ain't no other quarterback gonna win. In words of Bruce Arians, when Jameis Winston led the league in picks and they won 10 games, and they asked him, "You think you can win 10 games with another quarterback?" He said, "I won 10 games with this one, so yeah, I think I can win with another quarterback." If you go into the fourth quarter up 20-3 against the Colts, go up into the fourth quarter up 9-6 against the Broncos, and then go up in the fourth quarter tied 20-20 against the Bears with Davis Mills, yes, I think you can win with another damn quarterback. Like, what do you mean I can't win with another quarterback? Yes, I can win with another quarterback. I can win. Any other quarterback, I believe, can get you 2 wins out of these 3. If not all 3 wins, they will get you at least 2 wins. And this whole notion, like, about this whole talent situation, talking about, well, you know, C.J. Stroud or Bryce Young, none of those other quarterbacks are going to say this team is just bad talent. Y'all do realize that the Texans have 2 first-round picks next year, right? So even if they draft a quarterback with the first-round pick, they still have another first-round pick. Not only that, they have multiple thirds, a second and a fourth. They have 6 picks. 6 picks in the top 100. 6 picks in the top 100. And if the draft will fall tomorrow, because you know the way the rankings is, if the draft will happen this weekend, the Texans right now have the 2nd pick. Cleveland pick will fall at 20th. Their 2nd round pick will be the 34th pick. Their 3rd round pick that's theirs will be the 66th pick. The 3rd round pick that they got from the Browns will be the 88th pick, and then their pick will be the 28th pick. Like I said, 6 picks in the top 100, 3 picks in the top 35, 2 picks in the top 20. Do you know that's one pick per per 6 possessions. So the Texans will get to draft a player once every 6 picks. Now this is without moving somebody around. Nick Casario has shown you in his 2 drafts that he would jump up or jump back. He jumped up to get Nico Collins. He jumped up to get Mitchie. He jumped up to get Booker. Oh, not Booker. To get Christian Harris, and he jumped down to get Kenyon Green. So he's shown you that he's showing the flexibility. He would jump up or jump down depending on how he want to do stuff. So this notion that the Texans won't be able to have no talent, even if they draft a quarterback, if they use one of those picks to draft a quarterback, they still got 5 other picks in the top 100 to add talent to this team. This team's going to have talent, and not to mention you got 2 first-round picks the following draft. This team's going to be able to have talent pretty soon. This team's going to, so you can miss me with that. You can save that argument about not having no talent with another quarterback or another. You be able to bring talent real soon. So you can miss me with that argument. Now, even though I say all that, it's not all Davis Mills, because Davis Mills, offensive coordinator, Pep is not doing them any favors. The Texans were 0. They were 4-0 in the game against the Bears on 31. 0 and 4 on 31. I think that interception when we tried to throw the Rex Burkhead, I think that was a 31 as well. Had 4 attempts, got none of them. I said this again about the whole Colts game when they went in overtime, because I think that was 31-32. 31-32. How they should have in overtime, right before they ended up punting and settling for the tie. What they should have did was come out there, give Davis Mills a read option, spread out the defense, had Brandon Cooks, had Chris Conley on one side, had Chris Moore and Nico on the other side, spread out him and shotgun, him and Dameon Pierce, and let him read the defense and decide, okay, if they're going to come, if I'm going to act like I'm going to fake the run, if they come crashing down, boom, I throw. If not, hand Dameon Pierce, give me this 1 yard. And if you're not able to do that, what have you been doing all offseason? What have you been doing all offseason today? You can't get 1 yard in that situation. And then it rears its ugly head again against the Chicago Bears. Now, also, the first 2 games, they had Jeff Driscoll added, and that's somebody who I think he's 3 for 3 on 31s. If I'm not mistaken, I think he's 3 for 3. So they were using him in the whole drip cat, the Jersey cat, whatever you want to call the little formation they were running with Jeff Driscoll. It seems like that's the only wrinkle thing they can do. And like I said, when it comes to Pep out here having bad plays. I said I want to know if his last name is Kelly. If his real last name is Kelly, he's related to Bill O'Brien or Tim Kelly. But to be honest, I ain't gonna lie to you. I think that their offense is probably better than Pep Hamilton's. Pep Hamilton's offense is not good at all, and is structured very poorly. I know Seth Payne made light of a play where they had Farrell Brown lined up at right tackle and had Tyus Howard on the other side. And shout out to my boy Ray Ray, because Ray Ray really broke it down for me to understand how poorly mismanaged this play was ran and how it was executed. And it's just elementary, high school level type things that they're doing in an NFL game. Like, this is not the XFL. This is not college. This is not Stanford. This is not Michigan with Pepper's coaching for. This is not the XFL. I forgot what the team, the Guardians, I think he coached in the XFL. This is not this. This is the NFL. This is the professional NFL teams. So what are you doing out here? Like seriously, what type of formation are you doing? You're not doing your quarterback no service. You're not. You're actually doing them this service. So on some, you can't give Davis Mills full complete blame, because what Pep Hamilton's doing, it's not a good offense, and Pep needs to go. Pep has no business. Just like I feel like as of right now, that Davis Mills has no business being the Houston Texans quarterback. Pep Hamilton has no business being the offensive coordinator. And if you listen to some of the things that Davis Mills said, it's alarming. A couple weeks ago, he said, "We know that's what we talk about in the quarterback's room, is to keep a game close and try to go win in the fourth quarter." Who's telling you this? And why? Because that's not your job as a quarterback. Your job as a quarterback is to score points. I said one of his biggest issues was third. I think I said like the third down conversions. That was his issue, and also scoring drives. Because if you good his average scoring drive for his career going into the season was like he averaged 2 scoring drives per game, which is equivalent to either 14 points or 6 points, whichever way, anywhere between there. Because you can get 2 field goals or you get 2 touchdowns, and at best get 2 touchdowns, 2 2 point conversions, 16 points. You know what they're averaging right now? They're averaging 16 points. That's the average. That's how many points they're averaging. 16 points per game in the NFL. Averaging 16 points. This is a professional NFL team averaging 16 points per game. 29 and 20. So I wonder if this is what's being taught to them. I really wonder if this is the philosophy that they're gaining. This is what's being told to them. And if it is, why? Why is this being told to them? Is the fix in? Are they because you seen during the pro day last year, during the pro day, I guess it was Chris Olave and Wilson's pro day, the text up there, and Pep was real buddy and chummy with CJ Stroud. Like he was talking, he pulled CJ to the side. He was talking, had several conversations with CJ, very several conversations with CJ. And also when they went to Alabama's pro day, they did the same thing with Bryce Young. So is the fix in? Are they out here playing bad? Is it sabotage? They're out here playing bad. I said this last year, and people kind of got on me for saying this because I felt that David Culley was a token lame duck head coach. Somebody I think that was hired just to answer all the Deshaun Watson questions and take all the criticism, things like that. I believe Davis Mills is the same thing. I think Davis Mills is here to be the quarterback while the team is bad. I think that's, in a nutshell, I think he's here to be the quarterback while the team's bad. That's one reason why I didn't really want to talk about, he's hot butter garbage and all this going up into the season. I wanted to give him a chance. But that's really how I felt, that he was just out here basically taking the snap while the team is bad and getting the team ready to draft a quarterback. Because there's nothing from his mechanics, from his progression, from his talent, like arm strength, mobility, nothing that he does, even the way he talks, nothing that he does spells out franchise quarterback or a leader. You have the nerve to name him a damn captain. But nothing that he does oozes that. And I've been wondering for the longest, and nobody can tell me, all the Davis Mills fans out here cannot tell me, why y'all so hyped about Davis Mills? Why? Like, give me a good quality. You can't, because you don't have none. There's none. Oh, he played at Stanford. Oh, he could be the next Tom Brady. He's a third-round pick. He could be the next Tom Brady. Well, Tom Brady was clutch. Tom Brady don't fold under pressure. This man all the time shows you how unclutch he is and how he always falls under pressure. Because 3 consecutive fourth quarters, 0 points. You go into the fourth quarter, and in all 3 games, up in 2 of them, and 1 of them you was tied, and you done nothing. In the Colts game, you was 0 for 4 throwing the ball. I think he only got 75 yards in the fourth quarter. And a pick now. Game losing pick, by the way. This offense is bad. This offense is real bad. It ain't gonna get fixed this year. Like, subscribe if you haven't, comment below if you haven't, click that bell, get more videos. I holla.